Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, January 14th, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon shifting sign going from Pisces, which we felt over the weekend, which is a bit of that receptive energy, maybe themes around cultivating some surrender, some trust, some present moment connection. And then as the day does unfold, we get into more of the fire energy of Aries, likely placing themes on initiative, directness, and cultivating our independence. So with this, we do have Mercury sextiling up to Neptune. So as a sort of minor thing, but an opening today, there could be maybe a bit of a receptive mind, maybe wandering mind, maybe just noticing a bit of flow with things like communication or learning, things like this that use the mind just a bit, noticing that ebb and flow there with that. So along with this, we are in the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle, so great part of the week now to challenge ourselves towards any new beginnings we may have slowly started to develop since the solar eclipse a week ago. So from over the past week, great time now to move that energy forward. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here is the sky for this Monday. So we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below because the signs are different from mainstream astrology. All right, so here's the moon in the sky right in between Pisces and Aries. There'll likely be on the early part of the day still this watery energy of Pisces, which was the weekend as well, of cultivating our receptive side. So maybe noticing themes around this, around how we can have trust in life, acceptance of essentially the now moment, presence, and just a really good time for things like creativity, listening to our intuition, and maybe getting a bit of that alone time or rest time that is usually good to cultivate during the Pisces moon. Now, as the day unfolds, however, we may start to feel this mostly tomorrow, but it's good to note that increasing will be a bit more of the fire energy of Aries. So the theme going into tomorrow around initiative, what are some things we can initiate, cultivating our directness, our direct side, and fundamentally our independence, right? Who we are, cultivating our needs, expressing ourselves, taking action. Things like this are really good to develop going into tomorrow. And that's really the gist anyways, because we are in the first quarter moon of this lunar cycle that started a week ago with that solar eclipse. And the first quarter is always a great time to do that, to set some intentions and to follow through with them. Right? So if there is anything that has been unfolding over the past week, or maybe it's just general energy, or maybe it's some ideas, or whatever it is, this could be a great early part of the week now to challenge ourselves to initiate some of these things, right? And to maybe work hard with it. You know, the first quarter is a square, kind of has that energy of Saturn, so it is about that sort of slow and steady progress, but challenging ourselves to do so, right? And yeah, taking those steps and putting in the action and initiative is great. So that's the lunar cycle, but in terms of the aspects today, we do have a minor one. Mercury is going to be sextiling up to Neptune. Now this is Mercury, the planet of our mind and of communication and also of our routine. Now in just a bit of an opening or harmony with Neptune, the planet of that receptivity, who rules Pisces. So we could just notice a bit of a receptive mind today, or at least an opening for that. Maybe wandering a bit, and that's nice. It allows us to sort of see things maybe in a new perspective that's a little bit more in terms of our soul guidance or our intuition. This could also be very creative as well with this type of aspect. So really good day for just cultivating this receptive side to our mind and how we're thinking about things. And also even possibly our routine. Maybe just noticing a bit of flow with the routine and maybe an opening there with communication, compassion, understanding, and relationships. Usually quite easy to do that with this type of sextile right? This kind of Neptunian, dreamy, receptive, creative energy certainly available today. And this is a bit of a contrast from the energy from yesterday on Sunday, where we had Mercury over Saturn exact. So that's going to be easing up, and that's been a little bit more about seeing things realistically. So if you did have that kind of very grounded or practical, realistic, or even serious mind on Sunday, that's starting to ease up today as well from that conjunction with Saturn, replaced with this opening with Neptune, giving us a bit of that ebb and flow there with those same matters. All right, so that's the most important stuff here today. We do have the moon over Uranus. Nothing major with this, but maybe wanting some maybe spontaneity here today. Maybe feeling like expressing our individuality and wanting some change and freedom. Could be good to cultivate. Again, it's just kind of how we're feeling. And but there could be maybe some new chapters with that progressive side of ourself, that what you could call our true self, or a greater connection to the true self, you could say here today. All right, so that's the most important stuff. Mercury Sextile Neptune, a bit of opening there with the receptive mind, creativity. Still a great time to be expanding our horizons a bit with all this energy still in Sagittarius, especially if there has been anything over the past week that you've seen as a potential, a possibility, that you felt maybe inspired towards. Great week now to challenge ourselves towards setting some intentions, putting some things in motion, taking some actions, especially as the moon does shift into Aries the later part of the day, which is about cultivating this direct active side of ourselves and coming out of this, what is still today a receptive energy of listening to our intuition, that inner guidance, and living in that present moment, however we might do that. All right, so everyone, have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.